Okay, it is time for a math lesson, and then I'm going to stop the live after that and come back on to do the other part because last time when I went an hour, it wouldn't save it to my phone. So I don't know what was the problem. So today I'm going to do functions, and it shouldn't take me that long. I'm going to do, explain what a function is, and then I'm going to talk specifically about linear functions. So, text message. Sorry, need a text back. This person. Oh, so cute. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around and we will go that way and we will do the math. And then I will talk to you guys, and I said I would go live with a couple of you, with 5. So I'll randomly pick that and go live with you, and you can ask questions and things about whatever you want to know about me. But for now, I'm going to do a math live so I can put another video on my YouTube channel and so I can help you guys out. So we're going to talk about functions. So let me do it here. It's a little too far away now. Okay, cool. Going to talk about functions. Okay. So what is a function? What is a function? So to determine the function, we need to know some vocabulary words. We need to know the word domain, and we need to know the word range. Domain is just the x-coordinates of, if the domain is the x-coordinates or the range of x-coordinates. If it's a line, then it'd be obviously the range of it. Or if it's just dots, then you would just specifically name the x value, the x coordinates of the whole coordinate point. And then the range is the y coordinates. So in this case, like 2, 3, I'm going to just name some points here. So in this case, these points right here, the domain of this little series here would be 2, 4, and -8, because that's the x values. And then the range would be 3, 5, and 7, because that's the y values. So a function is where every input only has one output. Okay, so for every input, it only produces one output. That means basically, the x values, the x coordinates cannot repeat. Because if I input the number 1 into an equation, I should only get one number, like 8. But sometimes you'll see like a coordinate point where it has like 1, 7. So that means when you plugged in 1, you can get either 8 or 7. So this would not be a function, okay? Because every input only should have one output, like one output. So if the x values repeat, then it's not a function. So for example, let's see if these are functions. You can tell me. So 3, 5, 4, 6, -2, 5. So you can say that this is a function because every input only has one output and the x values do not repeat. So this is a function. Let's do another one. -2, 10. So we have -2, 10, 6, 8, and -2, 9. In this case, this is not a function because we have the input of -2 will produce either a 10 or a 9. So it produces 2 outputs. So the x values do repeat, so it's not a function. So that's how you determine if it's a function, just by looking at points. Now looking at graphs, I'm going to draw a few things here. Now looking at graphs to determine if it's a function, you can do something what we call the vertical line test. So obviously if the x values do not repeat, if you can tell that the x values don't repeat, then it's a function. But what I do is, like, if you can draw a vertical line throughout this whole graph and it never goes through the function twice, then this is a function. So this one right here was a function. Yes. This one's a function. It's going to continue to go up to infinity this way and that way. So it will never cross 2. It might look like it does, but this actually continues to go out, out, out. Okay, so it never goes straight up. So this is actually a function too. In this case, if we draw straight lines, the vertical line test, we can see that it goes through the function more than once when we draw that one line. So this is actually not a function because the x values repeat. Okay, so